What's up, y'all? Keep it moving. Women want you unaware. It doesn't benefit women for you to be hip to all this stuff, to know game, to be hip to manipulation, to be aware of what women are doing behind the scenes, of you talking to them and whatnot, for you to be aware of the strategies they use while dating. It's just the game now. It's not a negative or positive, it just is. But certain women get upset about the things I say. They get petty about it. They'll talk bad about me because I say these things. But the women that don't do the things I say they do, the women that are, I guess, different, they don't get upset about this stuff. If someone's innocent, they don't get upset about these type of things I say. Like, oh, well, I don't do that. If I see something a woman posts about men that could be negative, you know, men are F-boys and all that type of stuff, it doesn't upset me or bother me. I actually go, yeah, she's right. That's true. But I'm not doing that, so I don't take offense. I'm a pretty sincere dude when it comes to dating and stuff. I'm real direct and I'm honest because it works best for me, and it will work best for most of you guys, provided you have the courage to just follow through and do it. You know, and that's an abundance mindset. You're not fearing losing them or upsetting them because you realize that you could take it or leave it. So what brought me this conclusion today was one of the videos I did. Someone close to me got a hold of the video, you know, a mutual friend sent it to her. And really it was just to stir the pot, you know, to cause like a little drama type thing, which is okay. And like I tell you guys, don't judge women, accept them. And you won't be mad about things. You know, this is part of the course. This is how women behave, and it's just the way they deal with things. So, you being aware and being hip to the game doesn't benefit women. You know, it much like the government. If you're hip to what the government's doing, it's not going to benefit them because then they can't get away with it. A great example is what's going on in our politics right now. Trump's in there, he's exposing this corruption that's been going on. He's bringing light to it, right? Whether you support the guy or not, that's irrelevant to me. I don't care either way. It's just an example, but we have these politicians that have been getting rich for years and years and providing no benefits to the people. They're leaving office with millions of dollars. Now, this dude comes in, he's an outsider, he stirs shit up. They're pissed off because their free ride it's about up. They're freaking out. So they're doing everything they can to get rid of the dude. And like I said, I don't give a fuck either way. I care less about politics, but it's an example and it's current. So women are the same way. If you're aware of the way they do things and how they pull the wool over your eyes, they can't do it anymore. It upsets them because you're hip to it. A great example of this is if a woman I know sees my video and she has a son, she agrees. And she goes, you're absolutely right. Because she's a woman and she's aware of how women operate. And these younger women particularly, and that's who I do these videos for, is the millennial, early 20s to 30s type thing. And that because the game has just changed. Even from 10 years ago, it's much different. But you being aware, it really causes a visceral reaction. They get upset. They take offense. Now, if I ask them, well, what part of the video was offensive? When did I insult women or you particularly or anything? They never have an answer. It's just about their emotions. They're just upset that you're bringing light to these situations. You know, so they'll call me misogynist or sexist or whatnot. But it has no validity. It doesn't make sense. Because all I'm doing is I'm educating guys to not get taken advantage of And really, I'm just giving them hard truths that are uncomfortable. I don't like this any more than you guys do or anyone does. It would be nice if we could all just be sincere and honest with each other, but that's not how things work. Everyone's working a strategy. Now, because of that, it causes resentment and negative feelings. But my point of doing these videos is, when you're aware, you can accept it. Accept it, move forward, and then go with love. Love freely. I don't get upset with women. They don't have that effect on me. Years back, yes. Now I'm beyond that. I love women. I truly do. One of the reasons I get up in the morning, women are angels on earth and they help me in a lot of ways. But women are human. And they do a lot of negative, opportunistic things, much like men. It's just not brought to light. And these days, if you even acknowledge anything a woman does that's negative, you're called a misogynist. It's irrelevant, and it's just stupid, and it's hyperbole, and you shouldn't acknowledge it or entertain it. And a lot of women, they get upset when a man seeks to better himself with women. It's like, no, you stay in that little box, you stay down there, you stay in that friend zone. Don't you get better? How dare you try to better yourself and get better with women? Because they see it as manipulation if you're figuring out the way they do things. That's considered manipulation to them, which it's not. You're just protecting yourself. Women are taught from a very young age the nature of men. Men are only after one thing, all that stuff. We don't have that privilege as men. They don't teach us that. They teach us that women are angels. Women would never do anything bad to you like that. Women are the good ones. Men are the bad ones. Which couldn't be further from the truth. People are people. People are opportunists. People hurt each other and do bad things to each other. But the point of this video is just to acknowledge that you're gonna get static when you start in bettering yourself and being hip to these strategies that women use and apply to you when you're dating. So you got to stay on that path, man. Don't be wavered by it. If a woman causes some static or drama in your life, you got to just keep moving. You don't get upset about it. You don't retaliate. None of that. Indifference is what messes with women the most anyhow. Women don't hear what you're saying as much as they see that you care. And I had an ex tell me that. She said, when a guy's mad at me and he's bad-mouthing me and saying stuff, say it's online or otherwise or to friends, this is what she said: all I hear is that he cares that much. Very true. Very true. And it does. It means you care that much. It's the indifference when they don't have an effect on you. It's invalidating. What that means is they're not important enough for you to even have a second thought. And that's where I want you guys to get to that point where this dramatic stuff and the drama and the manipulation stuff, it just means nothing to you because you're going to be living the good life either way. Like I said, go with love. All right, boys, self-improvement. Keep moving. Keep going. Keep bettering yourself. And don't pay no mind to the drama. All right, y'all. Keep it moving.